Okay, students, in this video we are going to explain some example problems regarding linearly independent, linearly dependent. Okay, so here we see an example as a question. So see the question. If cap less equal to set alpha 1, alpha 2 and so on alpha n is a linearly independent subset of a vector space capital V of f and beta does not belongs to L of s. So here cap plus is linearly independent and beta does not belongs to L of s. That means what is L of s? L of s contain all the linear combinations of vectors of cap plus. Here beta is not contained in L of s. That means beta is cannot be expressed as a linear combination of vectors of capital S. Beta L of s లేదు కాబట్టి బీటా ని s లో ఉన్న వెక్టర్స్ యొక్క లీనియర్ కాంబినేషన్ గా రాయలేము. Together with what he given cap plus is Li. Here cap plus is Li. Now we are going to prove the set alpha 1, alpha 2 and so on alpha n comma beta totally this set is also linearly independent. Okay, we are going to prove set alpha 1, alpha 2 and so alpha n together with the beta totally this set is also a linearly independent. The total set is linearly independent. It exists only when this beta does not belongs to L of s. If beta belongs to L of s, the set is linearly dependent. The set is linearly dependent. Okay. So come to the answer. Let cap plus equal to set alpha 1, alpha 2 and so on alpha n is any linearly independent subset of a vector space capital V of f and beta does not belongs to s. Beta does not belongs to L of s. Okay. Now we prove the set. Now we prove the set alpha 1, alpha 2 and so on alpha n comma beta is linearly independent. Now we are going to prove this set is linearly independent. But in contrary, suppose the set is LD. Assume set alpha 1, alpha 2 and so on alpha n comma beta is linearly dependent. Linearly dependent means linear combination of all these vectors is 0 but the scalars are non-zero. Okay, that means therefore there exist scalars sum a1, a2 and so on an comma small b. A1, a2 and so on an are corresponding scalars of alpha 1, alpha 2 and so on alpha n. For beta there exists scalar small b belongs to capital F such that a1 alpha 1 plus a2 alpha 2 plus so on plus an alpha n plus small b into beta equal to 0 bar, comma the scalars ai's and small b not all zeros. Since here we are assuming that the set alpha 1, alpha 2 and alpha n comma beta totally as linearly dependent. Basically we are going to prove this set is Li. మనం బేసిక్గా ఏం చేయాలి, ఈ సెట్ని Li అని చెప్పాలి కానీ ఎల్డీగా మనం అజ్యూమ్ చేస్తున్నాం. సో ఎల్డీ కాబట్టి లీనియర్ కాంబినేషన్ ఆఫ్ దీస్ వెక్టర్స్ వీటి లీనియర్ కాంబినేషన్ 0 అవుతుంది. బట్ ఆల్ ద స్కేలార్స్ a1, a2 and so on an comma b are not all zeros. There must be at least one non-zero scalar. What happened if b equal to 0? ఒకవేళ b 0 అయిపోతే ఏమవుతుంది? If b equal to 0, then a1 alpha 1 plus a2 alpha 2 plus so on plus an alpha n equal to 0 bar. If you have b as 0, then this term is 0 going 0. So then what we are remaining? A1 alpha 1 plus a2 alpha 2 plus 1 plus an alpha n equal to 0 bar. But from the statement, yes, the set cap plus equal to set alpha 1, alpha 2 and so on alpha n, this is linearly independent. The set alpha 1, alpha 2 and alpha n is linearly independent. That means the linear combination of these vectors is 0 and scalars are zeros. Linearly independent కాబట్టి s అనేది ఈ వెక్టర్స్ యొక్క ఈ లీనియర్ కాంబినేషన్. Presently here there is a linear combination of vectors alpha 1, alpha 2 and so on alpha n. So alpha 1, alpha 2 and alpha n are belongs to now capital S. Since capital S is Li, the linear combination of these vectors are 0 implies all the scalars are zeros. So since capital S is Li, here in this linear combination the vectors alpha 1, alpha 2 and alpha n are the vectors of capital S and S is Li. Since capital S is Li, comma, here the linear combination is 0 and all the scalars are 0. Why? Because capital S is Li. All AI's are zeros. Okay, no? A1 equal to, A2 equal to and so on equal to AN equal to 0. So what we get here, if you observe please, A1 alpha 1 plus A2 alpha 2 plus 1 plus AN alpha n plus B beta equal to 0. It is a linear combination of vectors alpha 1, alpha 2 and so on alpha n comma beta. Totally linear combination of vectors is 0. But here we get the scalars A1, A2 and so on AN equal to 0 and we are already considering B as 0. B as 0. Therefore, from this the set alpha 1, alpha 2 and so on alpha n comma beta is Li. Therefore, set alpha 1, alpha 2 and so on alpha n comma beta is linearly independent. But this is a contradiction to our assumption. Mana assumption ki contradiction. Enti mana assumption alpha 1, alpha 2 and so on alpha n comma beta is LD. But what we get here the set is Li. This is a contradiction to set alpha 1, alpha 2 and so on alpha n comma beta is LD. దాని కాంట్రడిక్షన్ వస్తుంది. ఈ కాంట్రడిక్షన్ ఎందుకు వస్తుందంటే అసలు ఈ సెట్ని ఎల్డీగా అనుకోవడమే రాంగ్. వై వీ గెట్ లైక్ దిస్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ కాంట్రడిక్షన్? Our assumption, yes, this set alpha 1, alpha 2 and alpha n comma beta is LD. That assumption is wrong. So what is correct? It is this set is not LD. It is Li. Therefore, our assumption is wrong. Therefore, our assumption is wrong. Therefore, we must have set alpha 1, alpha 2 and so on alpha n comma beta is Li. Therefore, the set alpha 1, alpha 2 and alpha n comma beta is Li. So, once again let's see the proof. Suppose this set is Li, we are going to prove, but take the assumption as the set is LD. That means all the linear combination of vectors is 0, but all the scalars are non-zero. If we take, suppose what happened if B equal to 0? What happened if B equal to 0? If B equal to 0, then A1 alpha 1 plus A2 alpha 2 plus 1 plus AN alpha n equal to 0 bar. Okay, here it is a linear combination of vectors of alpha 1, alpha 2 and alpha n is 0, but alpha 1, alpha 2 and alpha n are the elements of capital S. Here capital S is Li. ఇక్కడ ఎస్ ఏంటిది లీనియర్లీ ఇండిపెండెంట్ కాబట్టి ఈ లీనియర్ కాంబినేషన్ 0 అయిపోతే స్కేలార్స్ అన్ని జీరోస్ అయిపోతాయి. ఆల్ ద స్కేలార్స్ A1, A2 and so on AN are 0. So here in this linear combination A1 alpha 1 plus 1 plus AN alpha n comma plus B beta equal to 0, here we have A1, A2 and so on AN are 0 and B equal to 0 already we assume. So totally linear combination 0 and we get all the scalars are zeros. Therefore, the set alpha 1, alpha 2 and so on alpha n comma beta must be Li. But our assumption is this set is LD. So it is a contradiction to the set alpha 1, alpha 2 and so on alpha n comma beta is LD. దీని కాంట్రడిక్షన్ వస్తుంది. Just 1 minute. It is not enough. Why we get this like this type of contradiction? ఈ కాంట్రడిక్షన్ ఎందుకు వస్తుంది మనకి? We choose B as 0. We choose B equal to 0. That is wrong. Okay. Therefore, B must be not equal to 0. Therefore, B must be not equal to 0. Okay. B not equal to 0 కాబట్టి again come to this one. Therefore, A1 alpha 1 plus A2 alpha 2 plus 1 plus AN alpha n plus B beta equal to 0 bar. From this, B beta equal to, B beta means take all the terms other side, minus A1 alpha 1 plus minus A2 alpha 2 plus 1 plus minus AN into alpha n. So from this, beta equal to minus A1 by B into alpha 1 plus minus A2 by B into alpha 2 plus 1 plus minus an by b into alpha n. దీని నుంచి బీటా అంటే minus a1 by b alpha 1 plus minus a2 by b alpha 2 plus 1 plus minus an by b into alpha n. Total it is a linear combination of vectors of, here what are the vectors, alpha 1, alpha 2 and alpha n. These are all lies in capital S. So it is a linear combination of vectors of capital S. So since it is a linear combination of vectors of capital S, it belongs to L of S. ఇదంతా ఎస్లో ఉన్న వెక్టర్స్ యొక్క లీనియర్ కాంబినేషన్ కాబట్టి ఎందులో ఉంటుంది, ఎల్ ఆఫ్ ఎస్లో ఉంటుంది. ఇదంతా దేనికి ఈక్వల్, బీటా. సో బీటా బిలాంగ్స్ టు ఎల్ ఆఫ్ ఎస్. దిస్ ఈజ్ ఎ కాంట్రడిక్షన్ టు బీటా డస్ నాట్ బిలాంగ్స్ టు ఎల్ ఆఫ్ ఎస్. దిస్ ఈజ్ ఏ కాంట్రడిక్షన్ టు బీటా డస్ నాట్ బిలాంగ్స్ టు ఎల్ ఆఫ్ ఎస్. దానికి కాంట్రడిక్షన్ వస్తుంది. ఈ కాంట్రడిక్షన్ ఎందుకు వస్తుంది? వై వీ గెట్ ద కాంట్రడిక్షన్? We assume that alpha 1, alpha 2 and alpha n comma beta is LD. This is our main contradiction. Therefore, our assumption is wrong. Therefore, our assumption is wrong. So, our assumption is wrong. Then what is correct? Alpha 1, alpha 2 and alpha n comma beta is LD. It was wrong. So, it is not LD. It must be Li. Therefore, set alpha 1, alpha 2 and so on alpha n comma beta is linearly independent. Okay, so it is a main proof. Please observe slowly, step by step. Please understand this problem. Okay na? Okay students, come to next problem. Prove that the set 1 comma I is linearly dependent in the vector space C of C, but the same set is linearly independent in C of R. Here please observe the vector spaces. There are two types of vector spaces here, C of C and C of R. What we have, basically we define a vector space as V of capital F. That means here V is the vector space, the set of vectors, and capital F is the field of scalars. Okay. Here we see the vector space C of C. C of C. In the real number system, this C means the set of all complex numbers. The set of all complex numbers, and R is the set of all real numbers. Okay. From real analysis, we define R as double line R, not as capital R. Okay. In similar, the complex plane C is just like represent like this, not directly capital C. Okay. So if we define capital C like this, it is set of all complex numbers, and if we represent the capital R as double line R, it is a set of all real numbers. Okay. So please come to the point. C of C. Here vector space is C of C. That means set of all vectors is the complex numbers plane. Complex plane. Field of scalars is also same, complex plane. Okay. In C of C, the set 1 comma I is linearly dependent, but we are going to prove the same set is linearly independent in C of R. If the field of scalars is changed from complex plane to real line, then the set is also changes from linearly dependent to linearly independent. కాంప్లెక్స్ ప్లేన్ నుంచి ఫీల్డ్ ఆఫ్ స్కేలర్స్ని రియల్ నెంబర్గా మారిస్తే అప్పుడు ఈ సెట్ కూడా లీనియర్లీ డిపెండెంట్ నుంచి లీనియర్లీ ఇండిపెండెంట్గా మారిపోతుంది. దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు ప్రూవ్. ఓకే, నౌ కమ్ టు ద ఆన్సర్. Given set is set 1 comma I, consider the vector space, consider the vector space C of C. Okay, to prove linearly dependent or linearly independent, what is the importance of here capital F? Why we define the field of scalars? If we wanted to show alpha 1, alpha 2 and so on alpha n as, for example, linearly independent or linearly dependent, what we show? If we represent the linear scalars of alpha 1, alpha 2 and so on alpha n in equal to 0 bar, if all the scalars are 0, then the set is Li. If any one of the scalars is non-zero, then the set is Li. Okay, here a1, a2 and so on an. In this linear combination, the scalars are belongs to capital F. The scalars are belongs to capital F. Similarly, if we want to show the set 1 comma I is linearly dependent in C of C, we are taking the linear combination of 1 comma I. We are taking the linear combination of 1 comma I. Here in that linear combination, scalars must be the complex plane C. Okay, so here we want to show the set 1 comma I is linearly dependent. Okay, in our earlier classes we already discussed about a theorem or a statement. If two vectors alpha comma beta are linearly dependent if and only if one is a scalar multiple of other. Alpha beta linearly dependent అయితే ఈ రెండిట్లో ఒకదాన్ని ఇంకో వెక్టర్ ఒక స్కేలార్ మల్టిపుల్ రాసుకోవచ్చు అని. అంటే if we want alpha, if we have alpha equal to a beta, here alpha is a scalar multiple of beta. So here alpha equal to a beta, here the scalar a must be belongs to the field of scalars capital F. Okay, now we are going to prove the set 1 comma I is linearly dependent. That means if we show one vector as a linear combination of other or scalar multiple of other, then the set is LD. ఈ 1 comma I ఈ సెట్లో ఒక వెక్టర్ని ఇంకో వెక్టర్ స్కేలార్ మల్టిపుల్గా మనం రాస్తే అప్పుడు ఈ సెట్ ఏమవుతుంది, లీనియర్లీ డిపెండెంట్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, సో వీ హ్యావ్ ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ minus I into I equal to minus I into I means I square, that equal to minus of I square means minus 1. Since I square equal to we have minus 1, that equal to 1. So minus I into I equal to 1. Let a equal to some minus I. So here a 1 equal to ai, 1 equal to ai. Here a means minus I belongs to C. Why? Because here complex plane is via C of C. Let it as V of capital F. So here field of scalar is C. Here field of scalar is C. So here C is a field of scalars. So we write 1 as a scalar multiple of I. 1 as a scalar multiple of I. In the scalar multiple, the scalar must be in C. Okay, so here what is the value of a? Minus I. So minus I is belongs to C. So here 1 is a scalar multiple of I. Therefore 1 is a scalar multiple. 1 is a scalar multiple of I. So among alpha comma beta, if 1 is scalar multiple of other, then alpha comma beta is LD. Here also among 1 comma I, 1 is a scalar multiple of I. Therefore the set 1 comma I is LD in the vector space C of C. ఎందుకంటే ఇప్పుడు 1ని I మల్టిపుల్గా రాసే ఒక స్కేలార్ మైనస్ I అనేది కాంప్లెక్స్ ప్లేన్లో ఉంది. కానీ 1ని ఐకి మల్టిపుల్గా రాసే ఏ స్కేలార్ కూడా రియల్ నెంబర్ సిస్టంలో లేదు. ఓకేనా, ఇక్కడ మనకి 1ని ఐ యొక్క స్కేలార్ మల్టిపుల్గా రాసాం. స్కేలార్ మల్టిపుల్ అవ్వాలంటే ఆ మల్టిప్లికేషన్లో ఉన్న స్కేలార్ కంపల్సరీగా ఈ ఫీల్డ్ ఆఫ్ స్కేలార్స్లో ఉండాలి. ఇక్కడ V of C అంటే V అంటే Cనే, F అన్న Cనే. ఇక్కడ ఫీల్డ్ ఆఫ్ స్కేలార్స్ ఏంటి? C. Here we observe the field of scalars is C. Okay, in this scalar multiple 1 as we define 1 as a scalar multiple of other. In this scalar multiple, the scalar a means minus I is must be belongs to the field of scalars C. So that way it happened. What it happened? 1 is a scalar multiple of I, but there is no any real number to represent 1 as a scalar multiple of I. 1ని I స్కేలార్ మల్టిపుల్గా రాయడానికి ఏ రియల్ నెంబరు లేదు. If we have C of R, that equal to V of capital F. Here F is the field of scalars real number system. If we choose field of scalars as real number system, if we want to write 1 equal to some a into I, if we want to show set 1 comma I is LD, 1 is a scalar multiple of I. For example, అనుకోండి కాసేపు 1ని I స్కేలార్ మల్టిపుల్గా రాయాలనుకుంటున్నాం. కానీ ఇక్కడ వాట్ ఈస్ ద వాల్యూ ఆఫ్ ఏ? మస్ట్ బి మైనస్ I. మైనస్ ఏ తప్ప ఇంకొక వాల్యూ అనేది లేదు. కానీ బట్ మైనస్ ఏ డస్ నాట్ బిలాంగ్స్ టు ఆర్. ఇక మైనస్ అనేది రియల్ నెంబర్ సిస్టంలో ఉండదు, జీరో ఉంటుంది. కాబట్టి ఇవన్నీ ఐ మల్టిపుల్ ఐ యొక్క స్కేలర్ మల్టిపుల్ రాసాం కాబట్టి సెట్ 1, I అనేది లీనియర్లీ డిపెండెంట్ అవుతుంది. బట్ వేరియస్ ఇన్ ద ఫీల్డ్ ఆఫ్ రియల్ నెంబర్స్ దేర్ ఈజ్ నో ఎనీ రియల్ నెంబర్ ఏ such that 1 equal to a into y or I equal to some a into 1. Okay, but there is no real number, small a belongs to R. So real number means belongs to R such that 1 equal to a into I or I equal to a into 1. సో ఒకదాన్ని ఇంకో స్కేలర్ మల్టిపుల్ మనం రాయలేము. దేర్ఫోర్ సెట్ 1, I ఈజ్ నాట్ ఎల్డి ఇన్ C of R. If the field of scalars is R, then the set is not LD. That is LD కాకపోతే ఏమవుతుంది, LI అవుతుంది. If it is not LD, it is LI. Therefore 1, I is linearly independent in C of R. We cannot write one vector is a scalar multiple of other in C of R, but we here in C of C we can write. Okay.